Today we're going to be talking about building guitar chords on the piano roll. I'm going to be using the Acoustic Guitar 1 Direct Wave library. This is a acoustic guitar sample library that came with my FL Studio Signature Edition. So I've noticed a lot of people will choose an acoustic guitar VST and then they'll just build their chords like usual in the shape that they're normally played on a piano. So they'll sound something like this. And while that's not horrible, it's not how they would sound on an actual guitar. So the first thing we need to consider is that the guitar is a 6-stringed instrument. So when chords are played on guitar, they often feature 6 notes being rung out at the same time instead of this conventional 3-note triad that we're often building on our piano roll. So there's the 6 notes: E, A, D, G, B, and E. That's the order that they're strung in guitar. So we're going to build chords that feature these 6 strings. So now I'm going to lay down those 6 strings in my piano roll so we can use that as a reference. So let me just move this chord progression over here for now. And I'm going to start down here at E3, which is the low E. So we'll go E, A, D, G, B, E, just as I've described the order of strings on the guitar. And now what we want to do is we want to convert these chords into this guitar shape. So if I move this back over here, and now I'm looking at this first chord. The first chord consists of E, G, and B, right? So if we go, our first note is already on E, that's perfect. The second string is an A, which we should move up to this B, right? We're going to move these strings up to one of these notes featured in the chord. So the next string is D, so let's move that up to E because that's the next one available that's in this chord. The next string is G, and look here, G is already in our chord, so we're going to keep that on G. B is the next string, which is also already in our chord, so we're going to keep that there. And then we have E as well, also in the chord. So here we go. This is the shape of that E minor on a 6-string guitar. Now it still sounds a little weird because they're all being played at the same time, and when you play on guitar, you're strumming each note individually. So if you press Alt-S, it's going to open the strum tool. And what this does is it offsets each note just by a little bit. So now we're going to be mimicking that strum. And if you adjust the time knob over here, it'll lengthen or shorten how long you want that distance to be. So now that we've gotten this first chord out of the way, I'm going to just get rid of this E minor, and we're going to set up this second chord now. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to lay down the shape of the 6-string guitar, which is E, A, D, G, B, E, right? And now, once again, we're going to convert this chord into this shape. So this second chord that we have consists of the notes D, F sharp, and A. So if we start on our first string, let's move E up to F sharp. A is the second string, which is in our chord, so we'll keep it there. D is also in our chord, so we're going to keep that there. The fourth string, G, we will move to A, because that is a note in our chord. B, we will move to D, and then E will move to F sharp. And then I'll apply that same strum with Alt and S. And let's just put these 2 chords together and hear that. So now we have that 6-string guitar shape playing our chords. So just to recap a little bit, the thing that you need to know is the order of guitar strings, right? And it's E, A, D, G, B, E. That is the order that guitars are tuned in standard tuning. Here's a little diagram here. And if you ever forget, just look up on Google Images order of guitar strings, and this is what's going to come up. So once you know your guitar shape, the order of strings, you're going to take your chord and take those notes and insert them into that shape. So here we have our original D major. Listen to this. And then compare it to this. And don't forget to use your strum tool, that is Alt-S, or I believe you can go up here into this drop-down tools and then click strum right here. Okay guys, I hope you get the idea. Hit me up if you have any questions about it. As usual, like the video, subscribe to the page. We're trying to grow it out here. Check me out, soundcloud.com/Retach. I post a lot of music there. And also come through to my Twitch, twitch.tv/Retach with 2 underscores. I do a lot of live FL Studio music production over there.